We hope that you will help spread the word. We hope that you'll sign a petition, which we have at the door, supporting it. It'll be a beautiful home for the arts in Greenwich, an exciting way to preserve our historic past, privately funded for the benefit of everyone, an important new educational resource for the children and teenagers of Greenwich, and a place for seniors to come and enjoy a wider variety of things. Those of you who have seen the senior survey by the Council on Aging notice that the seniors are looking for a 150-seat theater. That would be enormously expensive. Here's 2 theaters. One, the Black Box, that can seat 125 to 150. Second, the larger theater, 400 with 275 on the lower level and 125 above, which could be used separately. So we hope that you will help us to make this a reality. We are delighted that you're here. We're happy to answer whatever questions you have. I would like to take this one moment to ask someone who's not on the board. A number of people have expressed concern about the future of our downtown with the closing of Greenwich Cinema and with the likely closing of the Railroad Avenue Bowtie Theater. And those of you who are not familiar with this, these theaters simply have not been able to compete with the 12 or 13 screen theater in Portchester. And similarly, in Westport, there is no commercial movie theater anymore. They went out of business because they could not compete with the multi-screen theaters out on the highway. So one of the things that I think that people have said is, what do we do about that? And one of the really exciting ideas is the possibility of film at the Greenwich Center for the Arts. So if I may, I'd like to call on Chuck and Deborah Royce, who have created and operate the Avon Theatre in Stamford as an art theater, largely supported by Greenwich. Deborah Royce.
Hi, Chuck's right over there. I'm Deborah. We love movies, and we really believe that a movie theater is an integral part of a community. I think there's nobody here who grew up before the age of movies. I think that's safe to say. So it really is part of our shared culture and our shared history. I often think about, I was growing up in Michigan in the 1970s. I was a teenager. And there's a great variety of what we learn and what we experience across the United States. So I would venture to say that most of us who were teenagers in the 1970s read a whole variety of books. But I can guarantee you that we all saw Annie Hall and we all saw The Godfather. So I think film really can be one of the great cultural connectors that we have. We do not have a cinema anymore on Greenwich Avenue. That cinema will not return to that spot on Greenwich Avenue. That will be commercial retail. We're certain of that. I don't know for a fact what will happen with the Railroad Avenue Cinema, but I do know that we've created something in Stamford with the Avon Theatre that really thrives in a different way from a normal commercial cinema in this day and age. We show good movies, high-quality movies that really appeal to people of all ages. We had The March of the Penguins, which certainly is transcendent for every age. We had Atonement recently, Juno, a huge variety of film that people from many, many towns come to see. We are a not-for-profit. We're in a beautiful location. It's a different experience. And we feel that coming to Greenwich would not only give us an opportunity to offer more to you, but give all of us an experience to see more high-quality films. Going to the movies is an affordable experience. It's something that really exists for everybody. You can go to the movies in a way that maybe you cannot do more expensive things. We have a lot of programs that we could expand if we had an outpost here in Greenwich at this proposed Greenwich Center for the Arts, we have something called Educators at the Avon, which we're very proud of and we have a lot of fun working on. We offer free membership to the Avon to educators, and you can be an administrator in a school, you can be a teacher, and you get to come to the Avon for free, which teachers and educators really like to do. We feel at the Greenwich Center for the Arts we could expand that. This facility, as you've seen, has not only the opportunity of screening rooms, but also classroom space. So it could be very, very exciting. Some of the things that the teachers took advantage of at the Educators at the Avon, a couple of films. One was called Paper Clips. I don't know if you're familiar with it, a documentary about a middle school teacher in Tennessee working with her students to understand the Holocaust, and the sticking point was the number 6 million. And as the kids were trying to understand this number, they started collecting paper clips, and it became kind of a worldwide undertaking. So a documentary was made about that. And kids from Portchester, Greenwich, Stamford, I think those 3 towns were bussed in. It was really kind of nice. Another film we did that with was Hotel Rwanda, obviously for older students. That would really be for a high school student. And they came in, we had material helping them to understand who's who in Rwanda and how all of these things got to be where they were the day that everything went so awry there. So that's something that we would be very excited about, joining forces. As I said, a movie theater is alive. People come to it. People can afford it. There's activity. How much fun would it be to go to a movie in such a beautiful building, have a cafe nearby, drop your child or your grandchild at a ballet class, see a movie, get some coffee. We're big believers in community, and we love Greenwich. Chuck's lived here for 30 years. I've lived here only 6 years. But the idea that our main street, I think, this is my personal opinion, is suffering from, having lots of banks and chain stores, and a main street should be something where people live and are active and have a community and see each other and participate in activities that really are there for everybody. So that's what I think, and I really do support the Greenwich Center for the Arts. We've had great fun learning all about it. We'd love to get involved. We hope you feel the same way, and thank you.